Milk fever is a big threat of dairy cow. It significantly increased the death rate, decreased the milk production of dairy cow, and the negative impact seems to be profound and long-ranged. Of course, it caused a huge economic loss on producers, and probably every dairy cow producer wants to get rid of this. To solve this problem, first of all, we should understand the mechanism of milk fever. The process of calving and milking will take away a large amount of calcium from dairy cow, but there will be a fixed range of amount of calcium in dairy cow. When there are too much calcium requirement, body will take away excessive calcium from extracellular fluid, which decrease the blood calcium. In general, there is a self-regulate system in animal's body which will reabsorb the calcium from bone and keep the calcium concentration in body stable. But when there is a significant change in calcium requirement, the self-regulate system can't reabsorb enough calcium. Thus, the low blood calcium caused milk fever. Metabolic alkalosis is one reason of milk fever. Cation and anion control the acid-base balance of animal's body. Major cations are sodium, potassium, and calcium. They are base. However, diet of dairy cow usually have high cation, which increase the risk of metabolic alkalosis. From this picture, we can see that it's simple. If you intake too much cation, metabolic alkalosis is inevitable, but they usually have high cation in the diet. So, how to avoid it? There are two ways to cure, or I would say it's not to cure, it's to prevent the milk fever. The first one is add anion salt in diet. As the cation are base, anion are acid, and the anion salt will bring the acid-base status of animal back to normal range. The second strategy is feed the dairy cow with low calcium diet before calving. But why? They are already lacking for calcium. That is because the self-regulate system of the will only be triggered when the calcium concentration in body is low, is insufficient. Mild calcium deficiency in a short period before calving could activate the self-regulate system to reabsorb calcium from bone earlier. Therefore, in this condition, after calving, as the self-regulate system is already running for a while, it can play a role of balancing calcium concentration and will reduce the risk of milk fever. That's all. Thank you.